It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 162. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle W. Herzog.
I like it. I
changed your name. I changed the game.
Noelle W.
Before the 90 Days, season 5, episode 11. I feel like I've been watching this for years.
It's like Caleb and Alina are a long time nightmare. Like I haven't seen them in a long time.
Ella and Johnny, we were just talking about this. They're like never on the show.
They're like the modern day Victor and Ellie.
Yeah, because they have no footage of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you going to, how many times are you going to record this girl in a wig on her bed with no makeup on?
It's almost like they should just bring them in like, okay, say there's 15 episodes, like episode 10, they should introduce Ella and Johnny.
This is driving me crazy. This season is driving me crazy because before the 90 days used to be people that had already applied for the K1 visa and were waiting on their visa. This is let's meet a friend.
Yeah, this is are we going to date ?
Why don't we meet for the first time ever and see what happens? No one has applied for the K1 visa.
Right. But nobody like Kim and Usman, nobody's spoken about the visa.
No.
You know
and also,
like,
is he even divorced?
Oh, I don't know.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
She's upset, guys.
I'm very upset. I'm up in arms.
Oh, she's up in arms.
I am.
Sounds fancy.
I am fancy. All right. We're going to start off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But if you want to hear more.
Don't be sorry. The people want to hear.
The people want to hear what we have on our mind. If you want to hear more of that, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast and you will hear everything that's ever been on our mind ever.
Sometimes you're going to hear things that haven't been on our minds because we run out of things to say sometimes.
I have never ran out of anything to say in my whole life.
You know, what's funny is talking to you. I don't know how we still have words left to say to each other. If we're not texting all day long, we're sending each other TikToks or Instagram things.
Right. Or I come to your house. Or I just come to your house and talk
to you.
Or
you come over. Or we're shopping together in the same car.
Talking.
Or we're podcasting and talking for an hour before and after.
There is no limit to how many words we can say.
There is something to be said for being friends for so long because I could be like, you remember that guy I dated when I was 15?
Yes.
And you'd like, yes. You know, it's like, it's a new friend wouldn't get it.
You say things like that. And then I'm like, yeah, the shoe. And you're like, oh my God, the shoe. And then it's like, what does that even mean? No one else knows. We just know. Sorry, guys.
So if you want to hear more of this,
go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where we also recapped The Single Life. And we're going to be recapping starting next week. Unexpected.
It's coming back, babe.
Unexpected Trash Talk, baby. Only on Patreon, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Let's jump in the pool with Usman and Kim.
I almost like wish they would show us more of them because I like watching Kim.
Yeah, I can't. I get secondhand embarrassment though.
I get secondhand embarrassment, but like it's really hard not to like her.
She's super likable. I feel so bad for her though. And that's what I don't like.
I feel bad for her too. And she's another person that I think just needs to have real friends in their lives.
Kim, we're your friend.
What about your friends?
Kim.
Right? Yeah.
It's us, Kim. We're going to tell you the truth.
I'll tell you the truth, Kim.
You could do better.
You could do so much better than a man that sleeps with you with sunglasses on.
The sunglasses are the deal breaker. Well,
the
guess
Soja
what?
Boy.
They did the sex.
She's scared she's going to walk funny, Tracey.
I think she is going to walk perfectly fine. Usman claims that he has a cassava or a yam, not a carrot.
I don't even know what a cassava is.
And now I never want another roasted root vegetable in my whole life.
But what's a cassava?
You don't know what cassava is?
No, not off the top of my head. Is it a celery root?
No, cassava is like, okay, to the not well traveled, because I've been to Cancun, Mexico.
Right. You were telling me today we could drive there.
We could drive there.
I know.
I'll drive. I told you I'll drive.
Okay.
It is like a potatoey, starchy root vegetable.
I feel like they all are,
Right. But he's just
like a turnip. No. I'm more thinking I don't need to know what it is. I need to know the size. Like what compare it to something else in its size matter.
Large sweet potato, longer.
Like a yam.
It's South American. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a picture of it for you. But unfortunately, there's nothing to compare it to. Hold on. But here, this is it. You've seen it in the grocery store.
I've seen a million of them. Yes. Okay. And every time I see it, I'm like, what is that?
I heard that about you, that you've seen a million of them.
I mean, that was my nickname in high school, right?
Cassava Noelle.
Cassava it all. She's seen it all.
Noelle Cassava Winters.
Noelle C. Herzog.
Your husband's gonna be like, "What's the C for?" And you're like, "You don't want to know.
It's not about you."
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
That's good. All right.
All right. So also we find out that there is no foreplay in Africa.
Right. Okay. But
I
think he's referenced this before, but like baby girl Lisa. And I think that just means like, I would rather die than do something else sexually with this woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
And he was probably like, Michael, will you please hold your side of the bargain up and just say that this is from Africa? This is a Nigerian thing. And Michael's like, yeah, sure, I'll say it. That's fine.
Michael's like, I would like to say it.
Yeah, I would also like to say it. So they did Yummy Yummy 4 times.
Wow.
And then speaking of Yummy Yummy, he said that he will thank her when he gets his Grammy. But she is his Grammy.
She is his Grammy. She's his trophy. Great.
No, she's his grandma. Grammy, get it?
Oh, Tracey, I don't know what a cassava is. I don't know what a Grammy
is.
It's you had me podcasting too late.
Well, he has a secret, but he can't really tell her because she's an American girl and she's gonna react to everything.
Oh, she's irrational.
Well, that's just because she's a woman. Women could never hear the truth, Usman. It's any woman.
Right. No women can hear it.
Oh, God. So they're going to go on a spice tour. I would like to go on this spice tour.
Okay. So I'm watching this and I'm like, I would like to do this with Tracey.
Okay. I would also like to go on the spice tour with you.
Yeah.
And then we could call ourselves the Spice Girls.
Okay. Do you think that name has ever been used before?
Never. I just thought of it for the first time.
Which spice would you be?
I would definitely be Scary Spice.
I think you would be Scary Spice.
I think I would be a cross between sporty and scary.
I don't really I guess sporty.
I wear a lot of athleisure wear.
Okay. Well, if it comes to looks, I would be Sporty Spice my whole life.
Right.
When it came to personality, it'd be Baby Spice.
I was going to say you would be Baby Spice.
I'm a baby.
You're a baby. I'm sporty, scary. And you're a baby. Baby Spice. So Kim says about herself, this is her talk to herself. She goes, "You won, girl." What you won? You won a terrible prize. You won the kind of prize that when you win it, you find out you have to pay the taxes on it and you can't afford the taxes. Yeah. And then you go broke.
Yeah.
And then you owe the government.
Nobody else wants.
Then you owe the government $30,000 because you had a Toyota Corolla on The Price is Right.
You're so right. Or like, I can't remember that other show that they would be like, show them the
Let's
house.
make a deal.
No, it was like an Extreme Home Makeover.
Oh, yeah.
They would come to your house and do it. And meanwhile,
and then
and all the people went broke. They would make a room like, oh, my son likes basketball. And the son would be like a Knicks jersey, the whole room.
The whole room would be it's like, you don't even have a pillow. We got you a basketball to sleep on.
Right.
And he's like, great.
Right. Their whole room is made of rubber.
Patrick Ewing is now your father.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah, the kind of gift that she won. So she's very confident now because now she has her partner. And that's good, though. It's good to base all of your self-worth on Usman.
You think?
The lady that is leading the spice tour says such a backhanded compliment. And I laughed so loud.
Why was it backhanded? What did she say?
So she knew that they were a couple. And she's like, yeah. Love is like a grass that can grow anywhere.
Is that a backhanded compliment? See, I'm like, oh, that's nice.
No, I think she means like, yeah, even you guys, I guess.
Right.
Anywhere. It doesn't matter. Even if you're you guys.
He put flowers in an asshole and called it a vase.
Exactly. So now she also lets us know that another word for yummy is night food.
Okay, right. She's like, night food is sex. It's like, what the hell is night food?
I don't know. But there's a lot of things that are,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I think they all need some kind of education class.
Yes.
Some kind of high school education class.
I agree.
So he won't kiss her in public because it is Ramadan. Oh, wait. No, that was Muhammad's excuse for not kissing Danielle at their wedding. They can't kiss in public because it is against the law. No, wait, that was
Nicole and Azan.
Okay. They can't kiss in public because he thinks she's gross.
Right. That's why they can't. Because I don't even think they made out. She was saying it was kind of like, oh, smooches, mwah, mwah, mwah.
Right.
That was it.
Yes. I think that I think there might be an
tap kissed.
I think there might be an issue in the mouth.
In her mouth.
I think there might
the smelling department.
I think the smelling department might have been taking a visit. There was an inspection. The smelling department came to inspect and
she failed.
She failed.
They shut her down.
They shut her down. There's a little note on the door.
Oh, she got an F.
No one signed off. I'll tell you that.
Oh God.
So then he said that he asked them to find a cassava in the woods. They found one. He said, no, that's not very big. And then she said, quote, I hope I get the cassava tonight.
Oh, because now she's gonna be like sex obsessed because she thinks that's the only way that he likes her. And
it is though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
So they put on the crown of leaves. And now he wants to tell her about Zara.
Why?
Because he wants to show you how crazy brains are.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what's happening. Well, Noelle, from Wondery, Rich and Daily is a podcast packed with laughs that delivers your daily dose of the latest celebrity gossip. There's so much gossip these days that it's impossible to keep up. That's a true story. But you don't have to worry. Rich and Daily has you covered. Hosts Brooke and Arisha are comedians, besties, and the perfect guides to spill all of the celebrity tea. They'll keep you up to speed on the secrets, scandals, and news in the entertainment world. Is that a rumor you heard about your favorite celebrity true? If it is, you better believe Brooke and Arisha will have something to say about it in a way that only best friends can.
Ooh.
Brooke and Arisha give their take on stories that have the entertainment world abuzz. Rich and Daily uncorks the rumors and will leave you laughing and wanting more. Noelle, is there anything that we love more than gossip?
Oh God, especially celeb gossip. It's my favorite.
I know. Make sure you guys are listening to Brooke and Arisha. Listen to Rich and Daily on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or you can listen ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app.
Okay.
All right. Now let's talk about the meat of this episode.
There's only one meat, and that is
bologna.
Turkey.
And this is bologna.
Bologna. Okay. I like it.
All right. This is Ben and Mahogany. He's using a bronzer, a body bronzer by his mill.
He's using a body bronzer. Okay, so that's the thing. He is self-tanning, or is he using a bronzer?
This is a bronzer. This is more like a bronzing cream, like that washes off.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yes. So he said that he was a fitness model, past tense.
Right. He's no longer.
Did you get fired from fitness modeling when you went to? Okay. So he said, this is from my MUA, and it's like, no one says it out loud, right?
Right. This is from my MUA.
So there were sparkles all over it.
Okay, right. And he's like freaking out, like, I gotta get these off.
Oh my God, I gotta get this off because I'm definitely gonna be taking off my compression shirt.
Okay, what's the temperature? You went from you want to be shirtless to compression shirt?
Yes. So here's the thing: the temperature is not hot.
No.
But if he wears the compression shirt, it's going to make him pop. But he thought he was going to be shirtless in the bedroom until. All right. So anyway, he's in this beach town and she shows up happy to see him speaking her perfect English.
I don't know. I know that you think she's an actress.
There's
but
something.
I'm reading all over Reddit. People are like, no, that's how you would sound. I don't know.
But Noelle, she speaks perfect English.
I know. But
how is he going to say that there's a language barrier? No, there's not.
I'm more just hung up. There is no language barrier. I'm more hung up like no offense. She catfished the shit out of him. I know that he catfished her. She really catfished him.
There's something going on. There's something so off on her. So now
there's something very dark happening here. I don't know what.
They eat some ceviche and then he asked her if her dad made her question him.
Right.
And he understands everything that she says in Spanish too.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. He's not so bad. He could hold his own.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he wants to talk to her dad and he wants her to meet her parents.
Right.
So she's like, okay, you can come to my house. So he shows up at her Airbnb.
Right.
Okay. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. She's like, do you want to tour my apartment? Okay. She's like, here is board games that was left out by the Airbnb host for party night. Here is the complimentary cereal.
Right.
That they left me in my Airbnb.
He's like, do you cook? She's like, oh,
he's like, sometimes I do and sometimes I do not.
Right. Okay.
Then
the surfboard.
He's like, is that your surfboard? She's like, that is a decoration. No. There's not one personal item. No. It is decorated. There's certain things that like an Airbnb have. The appliances on the counter.
Yes.
The bunk beds.
I mean, right. But that's in case she wants to have guests over.
Yeah. The bunk bedroom where it's also because you could charge more for an Airbnb when there's two different beds.
Why? What do you think her motive is for this?
That's what I'm saying. I can't figure anything out. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So you know what she's acting like? Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch To Catch a Predator?
A long time ago, yes.
Okay. Do you remember the guy would pull up to the house and there would be a girl in a wig and it was usually like an older girl.
Yes.
And they would put a wig on her that was ridiculous, like from the magic shop.
Yes.
And she would have like a baseball cap on top of it. And then she would be holding like the laundry and she'd be like, hey, come in. I'm just finishing the laundry. There's lemonade and cookies on the table for you. And then she like walks away. Like, that's what she's acting like.
Sexy decoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, her hair.
I know. There's something happening. What is this?
I don't know. Her hair is ragged. It is tangled. It's ratty. There's extensions in it. It looks like she cut it with a kitchen knife.
He says, let me ask you a question. What did he mean by this? He says that, like, obviously there's something wrong. She doesn't live in this apartment. You know, there are games that haven't been played.
That she's never even seen. Yeah.
He says everything looks too expensive. What the hell did he mean by that?
Maybe she doesn't have a job.
Right. Or maybe I'm wondering if she described to him almost like she kind of lived in poverty. And then now he's seeing this, like, what's happening.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably why he gave her money.
I was like, I don't know what he means by that. Does he mean the stuff in the apartment is too expensive for what she explained her life? Because maybe he's been sending her money and she's like, I'm living in squalor. Right.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what he meant. So he said that she lived with her parents too.
Right.
He said that she was not familiar with this apartment at all.
Right. No, she definitely wasn't.
So they sit in silence. And he said that he doesn't trust her. So now her mother and father, Sylvia and Jose.
Right.
And he says to them, thank you for having me. And they're like, where?
Right. At this hotel?
At your Airbnb that my daughter probably told me was your Airbnb. So Jose basically thinks he's grooming her. And they have lots of questions because he's 50 and she's 24. And he says something that I definitely have heard on To Catch a Predator.
What?
Love has no age. Love knows no age.
Blow me.
Hey, Ben, don't ever say that out loud ever again.
I am 40. I couldn't imagine like an 18-year-old. I'm like, I'm in love with an 18-year-old. Even though it's technically okay.
This is worse than that, though.
I feel like I'm like a predator.
This is a much bigger age difference. Okay. So now he said that he's in love with her and her father's like, oh, or her father, quote unquote, who knows who he is.
But her mom looks exactly like her. Otherwise, I would have thought they were fake.
So then he said in 3 months. And then we find out that she's 22 years old and she's shocked that he didn't know. But that's not how this is working. He's not forgetful.
Right. And he wouldn't forget something like that.
He's hanging on her every word.
Yeah.
He said that that's how you know that she definitely lied to him because he was head over heels for her. And now he's like, I have to go to my hotel now. Goodbye.
Well, that's the thing. I would be like, am I getting trafficked in here? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, he's really freaked out. And don't you
Mhm.
think she looks a little bit like Amanda Bynes?
I could see
Or like
that.
like Amanda Bynes meets Hilary Duff. And
yeah,
like
she has crazy eyes.
and then something bad happens.
She has crazy eyes. There's something brewing below the surface.
Something is definitely wrong.
Yes.
He likes to tell a lot of stories. You remember when he wrote that story about the runaway train?
I remember.
Well, sometimes doing less can lead to so much more. Dipsy Stories believes in less analyzing and more feeling your feelings, less stressing and more easing into things, less scrolling and more savoring the moment, less pressure and more pleasure. Dipsy Stories is an app full of sexy audio stories, and now they even have brand new written stories. No matter who you're into or what turns you on, Dipsy helps bring the stories to life anytime, anywhere. Close your eyes and let yourself get lost in a world where only good things happen and pleasure is your only priority. Explore your fantasies in a safe, shame-free way. There are hundreds of stories to choose from, and they release new content every week, so there's always more to explore. And they also have wellness sessions to help you wind down and explore, and sleep sessions to help you drift off. Who couldn't use a sleep session?
I definitely could.
And a wellness session. We're not well or sleepy.
That's true.
For listeners of the show, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/90dayfiance. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to Dipsy, DIPSEA, stories.com/90dayfiance, dipsystories.com/90dayfiance. And as always, it will be in the show notes.
Holla.
All right, so let's go on to Gino and Jasmine.
This guy is weird, man.
This girl is weird, man.
Okay. I think that they love each other.
Yeah, this is very weird. So they're packing together and they're going to be leaving a day early because they needed to change the scenery.
So just to jog my memory, he paid $2,500 for this. Okay.
Yeah, I hope they had fun.
He paid $2,500 for this. They're leaving a day early.
They had to charter a plane.
And which is a fortune in itself.
Yes. All right. So he saved her toothbrush though, because he said that throwing away the toothbrush would be like throwing away the relationship.
Okay.
And she took his t-shirt because she loved him. And then he saved her fingernail.
That's good.
But he couldn't find it.
Okay. That's good. So it's floating in his bag somewhere.
All right. Well, we find 400 pens that he stole from the hotel. And he's going on and on and on because he doesn't want to say that he took them from the hotel. So he's trying to make up a story about why he needs pens and how they don't last very long.
They don't last long.
He needs to write a lot. He just needs to have them.
He's freaking out. He needs his pens.
So she wants him to meet her mom because obviously every time a guy sends topless photos of me to their ex-girlfriend, the clear next progression is to meet my mom.
I love her orange dress, that orange and white dress.
She always looks very cute.
I love all of her outfits,
especially like vacation outfits.
But that's what I mean. I love this dress. There's like a little cutout like under the breast, but it's a short sleeve dress. I really like it.
It's like a crisscross.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
It's so cute.
So they're on this tiny little plane and they get to this hotel that has no elevator.
Right. And he doesn't like that.
But he like freaks out over everything. So he wants to go explore. So she explains the process that he needs to give evidence and reports.
And I love it because she's like, what's the process? And he's like, evidence report. She's like, good boy.
Okay, but who's the moron?
No, he's the moron.
Yeah, it's him.
He likes it too, though.
He does. So he wants to go to a jewelry store. So he's going to buy her an engagement ring. What? So he sees a ring that he likes and it's $980. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. That's not appropriate.
Yes.
And then these can't be real rings.
Okay. So I'm thinking the same thing. Like, what is this exactly?
Cubic zirconia.
Right. Or a moissanite or something.
No, this is like a white topaz, cubic zirconia. Like this is just a fake diamond.
Right, but is it a moissanite? A fake
but that's like a higher quality.
Oh, okay.
This is like
this is probably cubic zirconia, right?
So then he sees two of them. One of them is for $250 and one of them is for $270. Does she have a ring size?
No.
Okay, good. That's good. Maybe it's the ones that you press together that you get out of the bubblegum machine.
Probably exactly that.
So he's meeting her mom and her sister, and he got her mom chocolates. And she also told her mom that she met him through work.
Right. Because I mean, why? Is she like ashamed?
Yeah, she does. I don't blame her.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'm just curious.
She said that he will have to remove the hat for the prayers. What?
I don't know. Maybe that's like, some people don't want you to sit at a table with a hat on.
I mean, you're not supposed to go in a building with a hat on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, guys would come to the bar and take their hats off.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Hats are outside things.
No, he can't.
Okay, this is what I was thinking about when I saw this scene.
Yeah.
I'm like, this mother cannot possibly approve of this weirdo.
Yes.
And then I'm thinking, but if Noelle was her mother and he brought her chocolate, Noelle would be like, you do what you want with my daughter. Thank you for the chocolates. These are delicious.
Probably. Depending
if
on
they were
the
good.
chocolate.
If they were good.
Yeah. Depending on the chocolate, because you give me shit chocolate.
If they were like the best chocolates.
Like shit.
If they were like the best chocolates in Panama.
Yeah, okay. I'd probably love him.
Yeah, you would be like, yeah.
Or then, I'd be like, I'd pretend I don't like him, so he would try to buy my affection with more.
Be like, well, I would probably need another box of chocolates to talk about that.
Yes.
Well, Noelle, you love chocolate and you love high quality, ultra stylish staples for the year ahead, which means you're filling your wardrobe with all things Jenni Kayne.
Tracey, you have put me on. I love Jenni Kayne.
Your style resolution for this year, paring back your closet to just the essentials and building a capsule wardrobe of only pieces you love. To get started, you're turning to Jenni Kayne, the ultimate destination for effortless, everyday pieces that never go out of style.
I love anything classic and easy like that.
I do too, though, because you know what? No matter how much stuff we buy, we always go back to the staples.
It's so true, though.
So, Noelle, you got the cocoon cardigan from Jenni Kayne, the cashmere cardigan that everyone wants.
I am obsessed with this cardigan. It's so soft. It goes with everything. I could wear it with flats. I could wear it with sneakers.
I know. The best-selling sweater style that you can pair with any outfit. The relaxed fit makes it perfect for styling every which way. It's the cardigan of your dreams. It is so soft, you'll never want to take it off. Jenni Kayne is curated stylish staples that work with everything in your closet. Adding Jenni Kayne to your wardrobe will instantly make you the best dressed version of yourself. Every piece is effortless, and it's the definition of Noelle, California cool.
Oh, I like that.
Can't get enough of Jenni Kayne? Join Jenni Kayne Rewards. Enjoy exclusive perks and benefits like its birthday surprises and early access to new launches. Plus, earn up to 10% back on all purchases. Join today and you'll get 100 points. Find your forever pieces at jennikayne.com and get 15% off your first order when you use code FIANCE at checkout. That's Jenni Kayne, JENNIKAYNE.com. Promo code FIANCE. As always, that will be
in the show notes.
Woo! Yeah, Jenni Kayne, very cool.
Very cool. I am so happy with my sweater.
All right. Well, you know who's not happy?
Ximena.
Oh, she's not happy. But even though she's not happy, Mike asked her how she is, and she says she's normal.
I like that as an answer.
I like that. I'm going to start using that. So she's angry because he's taking her wedding dress shopping. But if she wanted to go wedding dress shopping, which she doesn't, she would want to go with her mom and her sister.
They were not available today.
He said that she's giving her signals. Okay, then guess what? Pick him up, Mike.
But that's what I mean. You're not doing anything.
No, he's hoping that she will get excited. So basically, he's being manipulative right now.
Yes.
And so is she.
No, they both are. But also, like, if I'm sending signals, like the leave me the fuck alone signals,
then leave me alone.
And you're not respecting
so
my boundaries or what I want. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to really not like you even more.
Well, that's what happened. So now she tries on this wedding dress. What year is this from?
Tracey, this dress is not for me.
This dress is from 25 years ago.
The vines. It was a lot.
I can't believe that this is what she would wear.
It was divine. She said, I was so shocked. I never took that to be her style. I don't think it is like the first one she saw. She was like, okay, into it.
She's also wearing a rosary.
Yes.
She said that she wants the surgery, not the dress. And she said that she needs the money to do the surgery and she will have it the day after he leaves.
Okay. I thought that she got the money from loan sharks.
What
though.
happened to her loan shark money?
Yeah, what happened?
I got to tell you, this girl is so dramatic.
Yes.
She's like, he wouldn't give me the money. So I decided to rob a bank and wear a mic mask while I robbed the bank.
Yes.
And it's like, Ximena, stop.
Yeah, you got to stop.
She's like,
Also,
my
she's
father's
not good
also
at playing the game.
She's not. She's like, also, my father's a hitman.
Uh,
It's like, all right, now I feel like you might be lying.
But like, if you want something from someone like Mike, you know what? You just gotta like flatter him, play the game.
Yeah.
Pretend that you are so in love with him. He'll give you anything you want. What are you
really
doing?
would. Do you notice there's no more I love you whispers?
Yes. No more. Damn.
She makes him sleep in the kids' room, right? So the kids have been sleeping in bed with them. Noelle, they have a full-size bed.
I know.
Where?
He must lay across the feet.
Like a dog.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh God. So he asked, he's like, hey, can I have a second to talk to you? And she's like, I guess.
She's over it.
So he asked if they will be intimate. And she says, no quiero. And he says, why? And she said, maybe it's me. No, it's you. You're weird.
Yeah. You're weird.
He's obsessed with her and she doesn't like it, right?
Yes.
She said that she doesn't like the I love yous all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And also he won't pay for her surgery. And she woke up and he was staring at her. And he said, don't worry, I'm going to change. That's like his answer for everything.
He always says he's going to change.
Now, this is what I'm confused about. She said that she wants space and time and to not get married right now, but she does want to marry him.
Yes.
And then he asks if she loves him and she says no, but she wants to get married.
She's not in love with him.
But she wants to get married. She just said that.
Because she doesn't want to.
Okay, then what game are you playing, Ximena?
Also, though, if I was him, I'd be like, okay, she's not in love with me. I would leave. It's over.
He's like, I'm gonna take her to force her to buy
that
a wedding
he could
dress.
like win it back. Yeah. You can't. When someone's at that point that she's in, this is the last thing that you can do.
Of course. All right.
You need to ignore her. Really.
Speaking of the last straw, let's talk about Hamza and Memphis.
I don't want.
Oh, the whining that she does. I can't
take it.
believe it. I can't believe it. So he's having doubts. They're still on the roof of death. And he says, I'm afraid of you. And it's like, yeah, you're on the roof in the dark now. How long have you been on that roof?
Also, he's afraid of her because like she has something to say about everything. She's really annoying.
Yep. And she said that she had one divorce.
Right. Well, I guess he's trying to say like, oh, you have two kids from two different guys. You must be divorced twice.
Right.
I don't know.
But she said, I only had one divorce.
Oh, right. He's never going to learn to speak English correctly.
No, how could
I know? Well, because of her, I mean. Right.
And she goes, so do you want to marry me? And he goes, okay.
Uh-huh.
What a dream.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So she talks about how she stayed at her ex's house.
Right.
For 4 nights.
But nothing sexual or intimate happened. So who cares?
Because you always have to have a secret. It's part of being on the show. You have to have a secret. So she wants to talk.
Secret.
So the mom asked what's wrong. This mom hates her.
Yeah, because she had sex with him in her house.
Hamza tells her that her mom and the mom wants to talk to her. So the mom laughs and said, oh yeah, there's no one but him that could console her. So she's like, I don't have a lot of friends. It's like, why not? You are such a gem.
No, you seem great.
So she said that she had failed her boards. Now, this is what she doesn't explain. She tells him, like, I stayed at my ex's house for 4 nights.
Right.
Instead of saying he took care of the kids because I was suicidal.
Right. I was having a nervous breakdown. I couldn't shower. I couldn't eat. I couldn't take care of the children.
Right. Instead, she's like, I had a sleepover with my ex. No, you didn't.
No, it was like basically like he nursed you back to life while you were going through something.
And those are one of the kids is his.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you just, I don't know.
Yeah,
this is a weird situation.
Uh-huh. I know.
And then he cries and now he's sucked back in.
I feel so bad, but not bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him. He got himself into this.
No, I know.
She's been exactly who she is since the beginning. He likes the boobies.
No, I know. It's just like, I don't know. And then Mike and Ximena, I don't know. It's rough to watch.
Ximena, I'm shocked at. She's not doing like, I don't even think she thinks it's worth a little cash anymore.
But why was it so worth it before and then it drastically changed after he left? That's what I don't understand.
Well, I think that he met someone. That's the word on the street.
That she met someone.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, he definitely did not meet anyone.
No, he definitely hasn't met
He definitely met her family.
Yes. Yes.
That's all he met. Guys, if you want more of this, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for over 8 million billion episodes. Sorry, I'm keeping count exactly.
It's a lot
of the bonus episodes. Make sure you're listening to our other podcasts, Catfish Trash Talk and Teen Mom Trash Talk. Go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related, everything trash talk related. You can follow Noelle at NoeGirl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget TraceyCarnazzo.com. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to the podcast on. And if you want to talk about this podcast or the show, please join us in our Facebook group, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Okay. Bye.